welcome back. My name is Milen. I'm a personal stylist and I'm here to help you find your personal style that helps make you shine. It really elevates your personal beauty. Today, I really want to just make a short video on a few tips that I have if you want to wear a certain color and it just happens to not be in your color season. Let's get into it. So I get this question a lot when I'm working one-on-one with clients, especially when they just absolutely love a color. Here's a couple things I'll say about it. Number one is that you are in charge always. I'm only here to give you some advice and to give you your best, most shining colors that you will look absolutely incredible in. That doesn't mean that if you're obsessed with this one color that you can never wear it. Of course you can. And I think there's some really great ways to get around that still kind of keep you in that harmonious balance that you want to achieve. So let's just dive right in. Number one, if you are really into a color and it is away from your face, I wouldn't get rid of it. Especially if it kind of still goes with some of your new colors that you have, or you have enough in your closet that will still look good with that color, I say keep it. And that can be bottoms, right? Your shorts, your skirts, your pants, your shoes. Anything near the bottom, you can go full on in a color that's not your best color because it's not near your face. It's not going to create the unwanted where we look more tired or maybe more lines, look older, less youthful, less bright. If it's on the bottom, it doesn't matter. It's not close by. However, I will point out that the more you go towards your best colors, which a lot of people do, they typically will find that the colors that are not in their palette don't go well, they don't mesh well, they don't harmonize well with their new colors. And so those wrong colors, let's call them, kind of get phased out and they get overlooked and they get worn less. So it's really up to you on how you want to build your closet once you know your perfect colors. Number two, if you want to wear it on top, and you absolutely need to, I would suggest getting something, again, not too close to your face. So you can have lower necklines. You could have like a tube top, like a strapless if you're a woman, a V-neck if you're a man or a woman. In fact, all of those apply to every gender. You could do completely off the shoulder. Those things help to keep that wrong color, if you want to call it, further away from your face if you want to still achieve that harmonious look that you're going for, or to keep your face in the best coloring it can be. With that, my third tip is to use a scarf, a colored scarf in your best color near your face on top of the wrong color. And I will always put this because there are no wrong colors, it's just not your best color. So let's use that word. Your not best color on the bottom and the scarf on top, closest to your face, is really going to help you just shine and to really keep those colors harmonious with the coloring in your face. Number four, if you want to wear black, for instance, and you don't suit black, or it's not one of your best colors, a really great tip is to create contrast on your face to mimic the contrast that black is doing with your features. Typically, if black is not your color, it means that it overwhelms your coloring. It's too intense for your lower contrast or your cooler, maybe cool tones, but they're muted. You can wear black, but I would try to compensate, let's say, with more contrast on your face. That can be achieved with a bright, deep lipstick in your palette. So for summers, you can do like a quite red, berry color on your lips, that helps to just keep that contrast going. For men or women, you could also wear thick glasses in the same color. So if you're wearing black underneath or on your top part, you wear black, thick rimmed glasses. That keeps that contrast going, and so there's not a huge disconnect. In other words, you won't look like a floating head wearing black, because that's what it looks like sometimes when you're not wearing your best color and you're not suited for black. Because people who look good in black, it all looks good. It all is harmonious. It all makes sense. So if you love black and you want to wear black, that's a really great way to do it. What I wouldn't do is dye my hair to match the colors I want, because it is way too close to your face and you're doing two things near your face that are in complete disharmony with your overall coloring, and that won't make you cool toned. It won't create that high contrast situation I was just describing. It's just gonna reduce you, and everything else will come forward. So we will see the hair and the black clothing before we ever see your face. You will no longer be the shining star. Your hair and your clothing will. And if that's what you're going for, then yes, go for it. But if you are not suited for black and you've dyed your hair black and you're wearing black, what happens is that gothic look, you can look drained, you can look a little tired, you'll almost look sunken. And again, you'll have to wear more makeup to make you shine over the other colors that are kind of taking precedent. Lastly, a very subtle way to keep those colors in that you love, especially something like black that is a neutral but not your neutral, is with your accessories. So your sunglasses, fine, your hats, your mitts, your whatever. It's not great if it's closer to your face, but again, if you love it, I say go for it. But gloves is a good one. It's away from your face. Shoes, belts, purses, bags, backpacks, whatever. That's gonna be fine. It's gonna work. It'll absolutely be a-okay with pretty much any color. But again, if you are trying to achieve a very harmonious look, I would always opt for an overall color palette situation where all the colors harmonize and are all within your best colors. Because at that point, you have achieved a harmonious look. You're going to radiate. We're all going to see your beauty first and foremost. That's for men and women. You're both beautiful. We both want to see it. Hopefully this was a little helpful if you absolutely don't want to get rid of your favorite colors. A lot of these tips do lean towards black because it's a color that everybody has in their wardrobe and they have such a hard time letting go of. I get it. So hopefully these tips help you to keep those in your closet with these tips and tricks, or like I said, throw out all the rules, do you. I don't want you to feel like you're not yourself. So if you feel just at home, cozy, happy in wearing colors that are not your best, but you love them, all the more power to you. Hopefully these tips help to bring a little bit more harmony in that situation. This is just a side tip for people who want to use their outside colors in a way that creates an effect. By that I mean, a lot of celebrities do this, for example, really artsy ones, is they'll use color to create an effect, not to harmonize with their coloring or their look. Billie Eilish is kind of an amazing example for this because she's going for that extremely dramatic look. She's a light summer, so she looks amazing in pastel, light, cool, airy tones, and none of that is what she wears. She goes sometimes neon green, she goes black. That's creating a really dramatic effect where it's like edgy, cool, weird, but we're not focusing on her and she's doing it on purpose. there's a reason for that. And so if that is your aim, if you want to create an effect, there are ways to do that with color as well. That's kind of quite cool. And it's just by following those rules, knowing that it's your opposite color palette completely. You can play with that. Just know that it's going to have a very dramatic, sometimes intense effect that maybe you don't want. You do want it, just know what that effect's going to be. Sometimes it's jaundice effect, and I don't know if you want that, but that's an option. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, leave a comment below, ask questions, get in there. I want to know it all. If you're interested in any of my services, I am a personal stylist. Please check out the links below. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.